Plushy-Plays here, and welcome back to more Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Last time, we finished up the main game after defeating Cackletta and Bowletta and Cackletta's soul. And we released Bowser from her clutches, and, well, she will no longer make any appearances, because, well, she is out of here. Anyways, this time, we're here for the bonus video. There's, another mode to this game that I said I was gonna show off, and, well, we're finally gonna do just that. And plus, there's a lot of stuff I actually missed when I was going through this game. A lot of them were version differences. Surprisingly, I missed quite a bit, which I'll be going over that too. And a lot of just cool, fun stuff I just didn't know until recently, as I was writing up notes for the bonus. Anyways, we're gonna get into it. Mario Bros. Ah, yes, when Luigi was still Green Mario. I actually really liked this mode. I played it a lot as a kid, so it was always just a fun little, like, side mode that I don't play really as much as anymore, and I definitely should because it's so fun. So, yeah, let's get on into it. Mario Bros. Classic. Ah, what a classic. Let's do it. Okay, so to start things off, you go through like different phases of the game, which it's fairly simple. You're just going around, you're knocking enemies down, like upside down, like these Spinies, for example, and you kick them to get rid of them. And that's the basic gist of it. There's of course going to be more enemies as it continues onward. And you'll know if you got the last enemy if they turn a different color, like that Spiny turns blue. And of course there's these POW blocks in case like you miss a certain amount of enemies. There's also coins you can grab, which give you extra points. Whoop. And you can't take too long, woo, or they'll flip back up again. Where are you going? Also, the last enemy gets faster, so be careful of that too. Oh yes, and there's little bonus games at the end here that you can do. And if you grab all the coins, like I'm about to do here in just 2 seconds. I grab all the coins and you can get a 1-up, which is actually really good for me because I'm definitely gonna mess up, so. Anyways. Ah yes, we get new enemies as the phases progress. Like, now we have crabs. Oh, wow, I got extra points for that. Alright, so, on to the stuff I missed. If I can get my notes back up, because it just decides to go away. First of all, we're gonna start off with the stuff that I missed in the 3DS, the differences between the original and 3DS. A lot of these came from YouTube commenter, the YouTube comments, Luke Beacom. And none of these are in particular order, by the way. I'm just going by what I wrote down first. Look, I don't go in any particular order unless, whoa, it benefits me. Oh yes, we also get these little green balls of gas. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're like a poison, fire. I know there is fire later, but anyways. on to what I was trying to say. In the 3DS version, in the Woohoo University, one of the enemies was actually changed. The Mecha Chomp enemies were actually changed to the Mecha Koopa enemies. Yeah, I don't get that, but I mean, that just is what it is. I mean, I would have liked to have seen the 3DS version of what the the Mecha Chomps could have been, but, of course, they had to change it to a very basic looking enemy. Oh, that's not good. No! And of course, if you get hit, you lose a life. Another enemy that was... Whoa. I want to avoid that. Another enemy that's been changed. Just not the enemy, but the name changed. The Boomerang Bros were actually changed to the Beanmerang Bros in the 3DS version. I'm so glad this is not timed, because I would not be doing very good right now. Okay. Whoop, there's the fire. Whoa! It's so difficult to do this while you're trying to read! Where did it go? And it doesn't help that these guys are super, super fast! Where are you coming out from? There we go! In the remake, Psycho Kamek was actually replaced by Dr. Toadley, which, good for him, because we haven't seen him since Bowser's Inside Story. And I think we need more of him, because I actually like Dr. Toadley as a character. He's really goofy and just very silly guy. Love him. I'm probably like the only person who thinks that, but I actually like him, so I don't care what you think. On to the next thing here. So the cutscene where Belletta actually... Oh, wait, new thing! That, I don't actually know what the name of that is, but if it stays on a platform for too long, it will freeze the platform. No, 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 no. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah, get away from me! So I'm trying to pay attention and read my notes at the same time. The cutscene where Bowletta sends the Koopalings to fight you was actually removed in the remake. I guess it's because of a thing that happens in, Bowser Jr.'s Journey or whatever it's called. Whoa, that was weird. Yeah, no, I have never gotten to that point. Like, I have not played that mode, or at least I did, but I didn't get very far in it. Because, I mean, it's not that enjoyable to me. It's boring, it's just, I don't know. Ah! Well. Oh, wait, why did you turn a different color? I don't like that. Okay. I'm so glad this is not timed. Crap. So, in the remake, another thing in the remake, yes, more. There's actually several different pipes that did not exist in the original. Like, a pipe that, takes you to Hoo-Hoo Mountain and a couple of other different places, because in, Superstar Saga, there's only, like, 8 or 9? While in the remake, there's, like, 11 of them. I think. And the Koopalings actually have a bit of dialogue when you first go to fight them, like right before you fight them. Some of them, well, a couple of them do, a couple of them don't. I mean, it really depends. Don't you go away! Sorry, I'm having to read these off my phone because it's easier for me to do it that way. Oh yeah, you also get a super jump, by the way. Get out of here. Bam. And another neat little thing in the remake is Iggy will actually change your stats around in his boss fight. And he actually has a bit of dialogue, he says, where like, haha, how do you guys like that? I swapped your stats around. Or I messed up your stats. Something like that. And I think that is a really cool idea. I think more bosses should do that. Like, why do you keep wanting to do that? Like, more bosses should be able to mess with your stats. And I think it's just a funny little, like, cool detail. I mean, sure, it messes with the player, and it can make the boss fight harder, but I think that's a cool little detail. I'm probably the only one who thinks this, by the way. But I don't care. Alright, you can kindly go away. Yes. Get out of here. Haha! No! No! I'm probably gonna end up running out of lives before I actually finish through this. I'm not gonna use the POW blocks just yet. I'm gonna hold off. And we're still not done. I want that thing to pass me. Thank you. Ah! Don't ask what that noise was. I could not do that again if I tried. Nor do I think I would ever want to do that. Out of here! Okay. Also in the remake, there's actually a Monty Mole in Bowser's Castle that will give you another badge. It's the Mushroom not AAA, AA badge. Ah! Oh yeah, sorry, no, it's the Mush badge, AA. Which I think is similar to the Mush badge, but, I think it's reduced. Too many enemies going on here. Too many things going on! No! Get out of here! Please, go away, Fighter Fly! Also, I think that's where those Fighter Fly enemies actually originated from. Another little thing in the 3DS remake. Wow! Before Ludwig actually fights you, he actually moves slower in that little pre-boss fight thing, where he tries to hit you, like you have to jump over him. Whoa, yeah. Oh, I don't like this. No. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it! What do you mean we're not gonna make it? Dang. I missed 2 of them! Unfortunately, no bonus for me. So I'm stuck with just 1 life. And also in... Whoa! Okay, cool. That's not what I wanted to do. Flip him back over. Whoa, I almost ran right into you. Also in Ludwig's, no, not Ludwig's fight. Yeah, it is Ludwig's fight. He'll actually not allow the bros to attack. He says something along the lines of going out on an all-out defensive, all-out offensive, where he creates this giant ball of, like, energy, and he'll launch it at one of the bros. And as it's making its way to you, you have to not... He also keeps attacking with little balls of energy coming from his wand. And you have to not get hit by those. And if you don't hit that giant ball of energy that comes your way, well then, it is an instant game over. Hitting... Oh, Jesus! hitting both bros for 900? I think it is. Or 1,800 for if you just have one bro standing. Also, yes, I'm gonna continue. So I'm gonna keep going until I finish my notes here. Because there's more. Also, I'm sure I'm probably not the only one who's noticed, but Popple, Fawful actually has Popple's battle theme in his final fight for whatever reason. In the remake, that actually gets changed to Cackleta's theme, which I think is a pretty neat little thing. Now I gotta watch out for icicles. Keep forgetting that's a thing now. Yeah, you just keep getting more obstacles as it goes. Alright, now that's all of the stuff with the remake out of the way that I was able to find anyway. Oh, don't you think about it. Now we're gonna move on to the cool fun stuff I didn't find earlier. A majority of these are coming from vgfacts.com. And one little thing came from the Super Mario Broth, which of course I will try to... No! Which I will try to credit as I can. Of course I'll give credit where credit's due, of course. No, don't you freeze that. No! Jumping right into enemies. This one comes from ZPace Jock 0 on VGFacts. Jeez, I cannot speak. Well, I'm not done. We're gonna continue onward. I'm gonna try to get as far as I possibly can. If Mario does the thinking animation when coming up with the advanced bros attacks during the Hoo-Hoo-Roos boss, that actually causes the game to soft lock. I have never actually had this happen to me before, but apparently that is a thing. It's something, alright. I found quite a few other soft lock and glitches, which I'll actually link the video because that would be easier for me to do. It's easier for me to link videos than to actually put them in because, well, I just don't want to cause any problems, you know? Like, hey, you didn't credit me, you stole my video. Yeah, no, I'm not having any of that. So it's just better for me to link the video. And I know I could just ask her for permission, but oh, I just feel weird doing that. Like, not weird, but like, feel kind of like, I don't know, just feel weird. Like, awkward, I guess. Anyways, enough of that. Vengefult, actually, for this one, from VG Facts, in the Japanese version of Superstar Saga. Sorry, it's kind of hard to commentate and read and do this at the same time. The Japanese version of the original actually featured heart blocks in Bean Bean Castle sewers, Oho Oasis, and Teehee Valley, which restored the bros' HP and BP at no cost, which is why there are heart blocks in the remakes, as it actually follows the Japanese original. And not, well. Also, the Japanese version was released later for some reason. I have no idea why that is, but it is. That's just how it is. Come on, kick him. Kick him down! Which I guess is, yeah, it's kind of weird because we always get the games last, but, you know, it happens sometimes. Not very often, though. This one comes from GamerBen144 on VG Facts. If Bowser manages to actually defeat Mario in the beginning fight, the game will actually soft lock because the developers never intended Mario to actually lose that fight. Which, I mean, it makes sense. How and why would Mario ever need or want to lose that fight? That would make no sense. Whoever thought to actually try losing that fight? I am legit curious. Oh, you're gonna jump down. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to think of something else, but I completely lost my train of thought there. Next one. And like I said, these are in no particular order, by the way. This one comes from Billy Bob Facts. If Pop was defeated, before Birdo in his final fight, Birdo will actually say, I don't want to hit that. You may have defeated my darling, but this is as far as you'll go, which is actually a reference to her line in Super Mario Advance. This is as far as you'll go. Come on. This one comes from Melee Waluigi on VG Facts. The games contain graphics for an unused cloaked character, which I will actually show up on screen. What this cloaked character was planned for is beyond me. There could be a number of different reasons. They could have been for another villain. Could have been a helper to Queen Bean or Prince Peasley. The possibilities are kind of endless there. Like, what was the point of this cloaked character? What were they gonna do? Were they gonna give us hints or like what? I'm curious. Like, very, very curious. Like, you can't just release that information and not tell me or tell us what it was for, you know? Because, like, that is just such a cool little idea. Just, especially a cloaked character like that, just, you have no idea what possibilities they could be for, you know? Alrighty. One up for me. Woo! Next one. Ghostlight on VGFacts.com. In the first tutorial for Border Jump, if Mario actually jumps when they tell Luigi to jump, they'll actually comment and tell Mario, give the Jumpman thing a rest, which I think is actually kind of funny. Wah! Because, you know, it's a reference to Mario's Japanese name from Donkey Kong. I like little references to old games, you know? It's cool. Fun facts. I love fun facts. I do. I love learning new fun facts about games I love to play. Like, and just sharing them with you all. Ah! I should have known that was gonna happen, but I did it anyway. Well, I've got 5 lives. I'll be good, I think. Hopefully. At least until I finish. If you could jump down here. Ha ha ha! No! I didn't mean to knock you back over, no! Crap. And I could do 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah! Or rather, 2 crabs with 1 kick. Alright, and this is the last one I was able to find. I'm sure there's more. According to Bean 101 on VG Facts, the battle backgrounds for Superstar Saga are actually 512 pixels by 256 pixels tall. However, only a 240 by 160 pixel area is actually shown, which is a little more than 25% of the total image, meaning that these could have, were probably meant to be scrolling backgrounds. Whoa, I think we're gonna have to do something a little different here. I think. No, I was trying to do the POW! Ah! No! This is too many enemies. I think we're gonna have to do this. Oh, wait, no, ah! Oh, and one more from the Super Mario Broth blog on Tumblr, Blue Sky, and I think there's somewhere else. If in the prototype version, when given the with the speech bombs, in the prototype version, toads were actually going to fall down from the ceiling whenever the speech bumps fell to the floor. Which, of course, I will also put up on screen. Now, let's just see how far I can go, now that I've cleared everything! Oh, no. I gotta continue! Yes! Let's do it! Woo! Alright, now let's see how far I can actually get to. Probably not very much further, because, I am slipping and sliding everywhere. Alright, so I'm just gonna stand right here and see where this takes me. Thank you. Get... No! Well, I don't think I'm gonna be clearing this one. Alright. Oh, actually, there is one more thing I can mention. I think it's either the European or the Japanese version of the original. The suitcase actually has a little noise that it makes when it opens, which I think is a neat little thing here. And I didn't know it was a thing until recently. Actually, I didn't know a lot of these things were, you know, a thing until recently. Actually, just... You know what, I'm gonna try to collect some coins, see if that will help me. Because I think if you collect a certain amount of coins, you can get a 1-up, I think. I could be wrong, though. Gimme coin. Gimme coin. Alright, come on. Jump on down here. So yes, because I was so focused on this, all of the enemies act differently. The fighter flies, they do a little hop, but they go so slow. The crabs, you gotta hit them twice before you can actually knock them down. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the fighter flies. If it wasn't too obvious. Oh, nope. Oh, and they turn different color. If you don't get to them fast enough, they turn different color. Well, I think that's actually gonna wrap things up for this. Yeah. Mario Bros. It's a super fun mode, and I would recommend trying it out if you ever, you know, pick up Superstar Saga, either from the Switch Online, Virtual Console, or just from, you know, the actual Game Boy Advanced cartridge itself. And, you know, I think that's actually gonna wrap things up for this for this bonus video. Thank you for joining me for Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. And I will see you all in the next Let's Play. And with that, I shall see you all then. Goodbye for now.